Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mr. Pocololo here, and today we are going to be going over the Tesla chart on a few different time frames. So let's go ahead and get into it. First off, we're going to start on the hourly time frame, and what we're looking at here is the hourly chart, obviously, but we're not using extended hours. So we're only looking at 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time through 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And as you can see, we had a ton of selling, pretty much the second of the month through the ninth of the month. So a good, almost solid 2 trading weeks of selling. And then after that, we started to form a bear flag, which you can kind of see in this area right here. So once we were looking for puts, once this bear flag broke its structure, and as you can see, we've just slowly been grinding down, and we've broken through these two previous support zones. We're retesting this bottom zone right here. What I see happening is we're gonna reject off of this zone right here, and we're gonna come back down to this 177 level. And I mean, let's look at the daily chart to see where we're going after that. Yeah, you can see this 177 area is a support zone on the daily chart. Yeah, that's gonna be a huge area to try and hold because as you can see, that's just been kind of the support area. That 180 area has been support since what is this, December of 2020. So I mean, the last couple of years now, that's been like the low. So if we look here at the weekly chart, it just looks even worse. You can see we've broken through this previous support zone here. We tried to reclaim it, after we got this breakthrough back like mid-October. We tried to reclaim this zone, but we couldn't hold it, and now we're just seeing a rejection off of it. We're seeing a rejection off of this candle, last week's weekly candle, and realistically, I can see us closing below this 177 mark this week. So tomorrow, I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out on puts. And honestly, for the next couple of weeks, I could definitely see puts paying out very nicely, as we continue to grind down lower and lower, especially now that there's a lot of news coming out about Elon looking for a successor and possibly someone taking over his CEO role. So, that is some major news as well that if he does have someone replace him, then that could cause a lot of fear for investors, which would then drive the stock price down even more. And in looking at like the weekly chart, like I could, realistically over time see us coming down here to this like 96.50 level. That would be a very key level. If we break through 100, which is going to be obviously a big psychological level. So after that would be 96.50. And this isn't something that's going to happen overnight. This is something that is going to happen over the course of the next, few months, maybe 6 months or so. There is always a chance that, Elon comes out and, releases some new product, or there's some sort of other news that is very bullish for the company that causes it to go right back up. But just, speaking strictly off the technicals and looking at this chart right here, this is, kind of the movement we can expect to see. And if we go here to the monthly chart, even, you can see that this is the 50 EMA, this green line right here is the 50 EMA. So we tried to break through it already, and, we're starting to get a little bit of a bounce, which is, a good sign. But if you see us close below this 50 EMA at the end of this month, that is a very bearish thing to see. And if that is the case, then in December, I would be looking for us to, come back up and test the 50 EMA and then potentially reject off of it. And that's when we would start seeing that next move towards this, 100 level, over the next, few months. So that's, pretty much what I'm keeping an eye out for right now for Tesla. The chart is not looking good at all. I am a very big supporter of Tesla, but this is completely unbiased. This is strictly just looking at technicals and looking at the levels that are presenting themselves on the chart. So I hope you guys find this information useful. Please like and subscribe for more of this content. I'll be doing more walkthroughs and breakdowns on other very large caps stocks. And also, if you're interested in these indicators or having me do some technical analysis on a stock that you're currently looking on, I will have links for that in the description, as well as for some merchandise as well. So if you guys are looking to support a small business, I'm just a single retail trader out here. I started up a little clothing line for traders. It's nothing major yet, but over the course of time, I'll be looking to expand that stuff as well. So please, feel free to check that stuff out. And I hope you guys have a great day. See you guys next time.